Welcome to No Man's Sky version 1.75 Visions. Exotic new worlds make exploration more exciting than ever. Collect rare artifacts as trophies of alien worlds. Raid from procedural crashed freighters. Encounter bizarre and otherworldly new life forms. Debris and alien technology can be salvaged and sold, whilst existing planets are more vibrant, varied, and colorful. Archaeologists can unearth remains of ancient life forms. Community missions now share progress globally. Visual enhancements include improved skies and atmospherics. Survive extreme climates to collect precious new materials. Celebrate events with new constructible fireworks. Visions is an important step in the No Man's Sky journey. More will follow.
This is back over with another string of talk shows and podcasts, peoples. Today is December 16, 2018, and we're coming back with another talk show. You know, coming a little bit late, 11:30, like we're doing almost every day. I don't know why it's happening. Always something new to do, stuff to do. Take my time. It is kind of crazy. But trying to fix that to get in the time. For a lot of people, it's pretty good because they're coming almost every time I am beginning. You know, for a lot of people, it's like a guarantee that they're gonna be in the beginning of the stream. For others, it's no, because maybe they're coming earlier. They have to go because I don't know beginnings. You know, it all depends on the people. But the thing is, I have to fix it so I can begin in the time they're supposed to be at 11 o'clock. You know, 11 o'clock. People, this weekend, we were playing yesterday, Saturday, Space Lords. Way Champions. Space Lords, pretty nice game. Highly recommended by me. Space Lords. Highly recommended by me because it's a free-to-play game that it brings pretty awesome moments. The W's Gaming, welcome to the stream, Mr. The W's Gaming. Welcome to the streams. I hope Mr. W Gaming, you coming ready to have some fun, which is the primary goal of this stream, is to have some fun and do new things. The W's Gaming says, hello humans, hello Mr. W's Gaming, how are you? How you feel? So I hope you're feeling good. Yeah, people, Star Lords, very awesome game. It has a mixed review. I don't know why. People has a lot of little complaints and everything. That little trailer over there is about the new space guilds that they have, that you can join group of people to do missions and stuff like that. Get together through the missions, so you don't have to. You know, this is like you can create your own guild, your own group of people to go through the missions and everything, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. You know that. I believe, maybe, I don't know, I never do it, but I believe you got some benefits That's, you know, not just playing with your friends. I believe you got some benefits for having a guild, or maybe you compete against another guilds and everything. You know, there is some little goodies like create your own drawings and stuff. You own like a logo, banner and stuff, which is pretty nice. The WH Gaming says, yep, the phone and games. Yeah, the best. Phone and games are the best. WH Gaming is a FPS or no? It's not FPS. It's a third person view game. But it is pretty awesome. Let me check. Let me show you one of the clips of the yesterday's streams that we did. See if that's something that appeals to you. Which in my opinion, it's a pretty nice game. It's a pretty complete experience. Yeah, this is yesterday gameplay I was doing. We were talking and playing this game. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. It's a third-person view game, but it really feels good. It's a third-person well done that you can play with the mouse and keyboard with no problem. But this game is on Xbox and Xbox One and PS4, so you got a console, you can download it totally free. Totally free. You don't have buy nothing. You know. One thing I want to point out, I am not being paid for the developer to promote this game. You know, I'm not getting any deal or anything. I just get to like this game. You know, I just get to like this game. Somebody in my Hasugidon, one of my viewers of this channel, one of my viewers, they coming. Oh, long time friends too, because he's been from here since I began in the streams. He has been a guy that he showed me a lot of appreciation. He gave me some kind of friendship, which is pretty nice. He recommended me this game, Space Lord. He recommended me this game. He said, "Hey man, you gotta check it out." Long time ago, he told me about that. I was like, I don't know. I wanna check it out later and stuff like that, man. I wish I check it out earlier. I wish I check it out earlier because the game proved to be pretty awesome, pretty nice. Yeah, it was pretty good. Let me check it out my sound system. Yeah, it was. Oh, it sounds good. Yeah, it is pretty awesome, pretty nice. There has a lot of stage to play. The only thing that maybe I putting people down is like the game doesn't have like big maps. The maps are I'm not gonna say small, but they are pretty kind of simple. Like at this, for example, this stage is like arena. You know, it's just right there. You don't go further. You go like down. Has like a second level. This stage has a second level, but it basically it's basically almost an arena type of a stage. It's not like it has its pros, it has its contras, you know, because one part of the pros is like you get to be with your friends all the time. Like my friends are just there, you know. They're not gonna go nowhere. You don't have to follow with nobody. Like in games like a Warframe, that you have to be following people. They always going forward. If they let you behind, basically sometimes it becomes you following the other people, which is kind of annoying. But over here, you always have like you people in other parts of the map helping you. The following is minimal. The following is minimal. The W's Gaming says, and what about the servers? Are they optimized? Oh, I don't know about the optimization of the server. My ping was pretty good. As you can see in the bottom, it was like a 90 something, 100. Which for this kind of game is more than enough because you don't play against people. Yeah, you play against people, but it's like a one guy. You know, one guy can sometimes invade you game, and one guy with more level. Sometimes they come in to kill you and everything. But it's not dramatic. It's not like you're gonna feel like a lag or anything like that. You know, it's not crazy. I was having a lot of fun. I didn't notice nothing about the servers. You know, maybe it's people, maybe other people has problem. I don't know because. Because I heard some complaints about it, like, you know, as you can see over here, that the green numbers, you can see over here that the jumps between 90 something to 100 to 100 something, you know, but it's nothing for me. Was nothing crazy, you know. For me, it was nothing crazy. I believe they have some options to change it, the service on the fly. In the option menus or setting menus or anything. I didn't have to go over there because for real I didn't have any problem with the service. It was pretty the experience was pretty smooth. Was pretty smooth. The W's Gaming says, cause I have an Lateo, I don't own a gaming PC. Oh wow, what is the processor there? The processor of the Lactel, man. So you got like a 16 8 or 16 memory RAM, and your Lactel has like a AMD processor or an Intel processor. I believe you are good, you know. I believe you are good, but laptops, I don't know, man. Lactose, see that Lactose is for gaming, you are good, but see that Lactose is not for gaming, maybe you're gonna notice some spikes, lags from the graphics because this game uses the Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine for me is like sometimes it works perfect, sometimes it doesn't work like 100% because Unreal Engine games are pretty heavy in graphical fidelity, you know. They're pretty heavy and they cool. Some games are like too heavy for my machine, some games are not. It all depends, you know. Right now, with all these graphics and all these high definition models that they put in the games, the developer has to optimize the graphics and everything in order for the people to have a good experience. But Unreal Engine most of the time is pretty soft in the computers, you know. i5 7th generation 8GB RAM. I believe that this game it runs over there. Let me check it out, the space loss requirement. Let me check it out, the space loss requirements to tell you. It's over here. Yeah, it only requires 4GB of RAM minimum. You know, try to see the video card is a version, it's a DirectX version because this is very important. See your video card is not DirectX. Which kind of video card do you have? Because this is pretty important. Let me tell you, this is the DirectX. See, you don't have the 11 version 11. You got like a video card that runs on DirectX 10 or DirectX 9. You're not gonna be able to run this game because this is super important, the DirectX version. But for the memory run, you are good. You are good, you know. For the processor, I believe you are more than good. Yeah, more than good. You only require an i5. You got like an i5 7th generation, so I believe you are good in the processor. Check it out the video card. You know the video card because. Oh, you don't have a direct. Oh no, you are good to run this machine. Remember the best way to know if your game is working or not, works or not, is just by installing it. You know, this is free. It only requires 10 gigabytes of space. You know, so you don't have nothing to lose by trying. You know, you should try. You should try this game. It's free to play. You just install it. Check it out because at the end of the day, the only way to know about games if the game runs or not is by installing it. Otherwise, you're gonna have the doubts if you just go for the specification and say, "Oh man, I cannot do nothing because my computer's." Oh, you should try. You know, you should try to see if it is worth. I believe your computer is more than good to run it, so you're not gonna have any problem. This game is basically Warframe, a light version of Warframe, almost Destiny, with a caveat. The caveat is like any people around the world can invade your game. You know, I believe. Let me see if I can show you what happened to me yesterday. They just can come in to your game and trying to screw you over. You know, that's the. It's like a evolve in that part. The game evolves. You remember, or day by daylight that there is somebody, there is an enemy, a monster. With more. I believe over here there is a antagonist. No. They call antagonists. You can see in the top corner of the screen when they tell you to. They tell you way before you begin the game that somebody is in your game. And over here it's not. Yeah, yesterday it happens to me like a couple times. Somebody, but. It wasn't that common. When I play by myself, they do all the time. They do the raid. I call it the raid. They appear all the time. Thank you for the host, Mr. Cody Joker. Thank you for the host. I really appreciate it, Mr. Cody Joker. That you hosting my streams, bringing more people to the streams. I spread the word about my channel, which is pretty nice. Keep it up, Mr. Demonicated Joe. I really appreciate it. Keep it up, Mr. Cody Joker. I really appreciate it. Oh, look over here. There is an antagonist. Yeah, let me see if I can show you. You see? You see that red thing? Antagonist level 44 has embedded your mission. You know? When you have that red thing, they tell you, hey, there is somebody. It's gonna be an enemy. It's gonna raid your mission. You know, they tell you the game tells you. So it's not something that is gonna happen without you knowing. It's something that happens you knowing what's up. You know. So in the game, they try to make it difficult to you. You know, in the game, they try to make it difficult by appearing in this stage. When I was playing, he was like the sniper guy. Yeah, he was like a sniper guy. They always like a little bit stronger. Oh, look at behind me. Oh no, that's not the guy. That's not my friend. You're gonna see it because he killed me like many times that day, yesterday. I mean, he appears everywhere. But the problem is sometimes you not seeing the map because they wait for to spawn. They wait that you are gonna be. They wait for you to be close to the spawn point in order for them to jump into the action. That's what they do. Oh, this this match was already began when I joined. It looks like this match was already began when I joined. You see that the second part of the map, you go down there in the ascension. Almost every single map has like a 2-3 levels, you know, which is for me it's better than go forward. The W's Gaming says I gotta go to work right now. Have fun. Oh, thank you for coming, W's Gaming. Thank you for coming. Remember, we have a giveaway on December 20th, so I highly recommend you to follow my channel in order to get the goodies. See if you, well, right now this giveaway is gonna be hard for anybody that want to jump in right now because it's in December 20th. Today is gonna be the last stream for earning points. You know, you get they give it away in the channel. You getting it by earning points by watching the streams. You earn points and everything. It's gonna be a little bit hard for new people because Thursday is gonna be the day of the loot. But I don't know if you can watch my streams in the work or place. I don't know, to get a little bit of points to see if you can do it too. But it is. I don't wanna give any illusions to nobody. It's kind of hard now because the people that are competing for the loot right now are pretty high in numbers. They got a lot of points, and it's gonna be hard to get the loot. Yeah, but don't worry. Follow me. If you don't get the loot in this time, you can get it next time when the next giveaway came in. That we still don't have the date, but the day always coming later on. You know, they always coming later on. Yeah, people check it out. Space Lord is a pretty nice game. It has been more than a year that this game released. And it's pretty good. Yeah, it's September 22, more than a year. And it is pretty good. It's surprisingly no more people are playing. It looks like the company is struggling with the marketing, you know. Mercury Steam is a pretty awesome developer. It works in the Castlevania Lords of Shadow game. They kind of created, you know, that game. But I don't know why no more people know about this game. Yeah, they created the Castlevania Lords of Shadow. A lot of Castlevanias game. But I don't know why it's like I know a lot of people knows about it because this game is pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. I didn't know it was that good. See, if I knew earlier, I could be playing more this game. Yeah, next week I'm planning to leave the schedule like that for next week, so we can give it another try, do another stream for the Space Lords, you know. So I'm planning to leave the Space Lord games at least for another weekend. Oh, people, something pretty important is like we are not gonna be streaming next week because I have to go to work in that weekend. You know, my day job basically figured it out a way to make you miss that day of stream, which is pretty crazy. People, let's put a Twitter. Let's make the mandatory Twitter for every single times I stream, telling to everybody that we are streaming. You know, that we are streaming talk shows, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. People, talk show, stream. It's on live. On live. It's live. Yeah. Come to talk about games and have fun. Yeah. Let me put in my address so people know where to go. Yeah, very important. Go and earn some points. Last day of a stream before they give it away. Don't miss out. Yeah, people, today is gonna be the last day of a stream before we go to the give it away. Don't miss out. Let me put the house on. The physicians that are my two subscribers at the moment, so they know that we are online and everything. Yeah, people, today is like the last day for taking points for the give it away. So you know, Thursday 20, December 20 is Thursday. We are gonna be contacting people way before the Thursday, after the streams, after this stream, after the next stream. Remember, we're gonna have 2 streams today. That shows and the art stream where we're gonna be drawing the Lawbreakers art book. I don't know if you knew about that. Let me show you. Pretty quick. The Lawbreakers art book, you know, Lawbreakers fan art book that we are doing over here for everybody that watch the streams. We're gonna put the link in the website, in the Twitch page, so you can download it. It's gonna be pretty awesome stuff for you guys to have, because I don't know if you play these games. You play these games, it's gonna be nice because you're gonna remember, you know, a lot of stuff for this game. And on top of that, it's something from the channel that is you're gonna get to have, you know, to watch. This thing is gonna have a lot of pages. We only have like 7 pages on drawing right now, but in 6 pages. Well, we're gonna have another one today. We're gonna make another one of this page today. After this stream is gonna be the art stream. So today we're gonna make another one. Yeah. So in the schedule, you see, we're doing 2 streams. After the art streams, I'm gonna be contacting. See if it is early, I'm gonna be contacting people, or I'm gonna be leaving for tomorrow. Beginning tomorrow, we are gonna contacting people. It all depends, today or tomorrow. So they can give me all the information that I needed to give it the loot, you know. Because if you wanted the 25 Steam gift card, you should add me as a friend in the Steam, you know, in the Steam store. This is my profile. You should check it out and send me a friend request, you know, to Bakor, which is it's my name in Steam. Is this one, this name in the top. You can see it pretty clearly. Let me check it out. Yeah, you can see it pretty clearly. you should send me a friend request if you want the 25 Steam gift card, because you should do it right now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait. You know, since yesterday I've been talking about this, because it is December 20 arrives. If you don't have my Steam, you are no friend with me in Steam, you're not gonna be able to get this. You're gonna have to wait 3 days. After 3 or 4 days, I'm gonna give it to you like a 24 or 25. Why? Because Steam has a policy, a 3-day policy. You know, you need to be my friends before 3 days. Before I get to give you anything in Steam, you need to be my friend. With PayPal, there is no problem. With PayPal, it's almost automatically. So you are running for the PayPal. You want the PayPal 25 PayPal donation. You have to give me. You have to give me your email address that is connected to your PayPal in order to get the 25 PayPal donation. You know, you get one or the other. You don't get two at the same time. It's one or the other. You know, or the 25 sticker card, or let's say on the bottom. You know, or the 25 PayPal donation. No, both. It's one or the other. So it is good that you send me a friend request in Steam. So you're planning to participate in the giveaway all the time, or you planning to get a 25 Steam gift card? You know, because the policy of the Steam, you know, the policy of the Steam is pretty tough for these things. You know, so don't miss out. Try to gain the streams today, so you get the loot and everything. It is pretty awesome. People, let me give you my Twitter, you know, so you can follow my Twitter, because follow my Twitter. Yeah, we are beginning the stream. It's only 32 minutes in, so since you coming out, you are not missing out a lot of stuff. We were talking about Space Lords, which is a pretty nice free-to-play game that we were streaming yesterday. It was our first day. We are planning to stream it next time. It's not gonna be next weekend. Next weekend it's not gonna be the stream. I believe the weekend after. The weekend after, we are not gonna be able to stream either, because I'm gonna be working like for 2 weekends straight. You know. Because the company decided to send me to work in the weekends too, you know. It's not enough to go to work on the weekdays. They have to take your weekends too. It's pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy what is happening, at least to me, with this freaking job that basically I am basically needed the most right now, because that's a job that it give it it makes available to me to do the giveaways and everything. So it's super needed right now. But I'm looking forward to. So I don't know, man, to jump into the weekdays every day, in the way we used to do it before. Streams, to a stream every day, because there is no another way. There is no another way. If you are a streamer, you have to at least every day. You have to do like a 1 or 2 hours at least every day. You have to be with your friends. You have to be with the people, because otherwise, you're not gonna be able to. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to be a streamer, you know. Streamers just need to do streams, you know. There's no another way around. It's not like maybe a lot of people understand that. Oh no, I used to stream a couple days. That's it. Yeah. Since you are like have a pretty good following and you can do it, but a small streamer like me, you need to grind it. You need to do every day, so people get to be with you all the time. Yeah, yeah, people. Space Lords, check it out, give it a try. It's free. You don't have to buy nothing. Just download it. I'm beginning to have fun. Let it on. So you really like the game. You decide to support the developer. There is so many ways in game to support the developers and everything, which is pretty nice. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Another game that we play in this channel is the Quake Champions game. Quake Champions, which is a pretty awesome game too. Free to play too. Yesterday we were playing this game, Quake Champions. Pretty awesome. Pretty nice. In this game, in this channel, I don't know if you know, we began to play like games like this, like arena shooters. The game that we were playing was Lawbreakers. Unfortunately, the studio has to close it. At the same time, the game has to close too. Both of the game of the studio have to close, which was pretty sad. But this year, 2018, it was pretty harsh for gaming, for games developers. I don't know if you knew about the Paragon problem, the Battleborn problem too. There was pretty awesome games, but they failed. I don't know why. A lot of people say because the Battle Royale craze, mostly the Fortnite craze. It took a lot of people out from other games. A lot of people wants to play Fortnite. Everybody wants to do a career from that game. Basically, almost everybody that was playing Fortnite was like, oh, I want to do a career because somebody else is doing pretty good, so I want to do pretty good too. But I don't know, that guy's doing pretty good with Fortnite. That guy likes Fortnite, he likes the game. It's too different for a person that just want to jump in because there's somebody else is doing good. You need to like the game. It's not, oh, I want the same success. It's not gonna work like that. It's not work like that. You need to like the game. I see a lot of people streaming Fortnite and everything. They don't even talk with the chat and anything. They're not even that good. Those people, you can see from far away. They don't even like the game. They just wanna, I don't know, get people to get some people or get famous to have the money or the success of other streamers that they really like the game. I believe if you like the game, you should go for the game. You should go for the game and play the game and try not to follow any success for somebody else. Because at the end of the day, if you get successful with a game that you don't like, you're gonna be feeling like a bad, It's gonna happen like it happened with a lot of streamers. I guess some brand deals for a game that they don't even follow, they don't even like it. At the end of the day, they finish by talking bad about the game, Maybe the game is super good, but because they're not, because they don't like the game, it's just a brand deal or something, They finish it by talking bad about the game. It happens many times. Streamers that are playing games that they don't like it, they say, oh man, this game is not good, this game, or do something that cost them the channel and everything. It's pretty crazy. So I highly recommend it to play games that you like, I highly recommend it that you play games that you really enjoy. Then the success, it's gonna come slowly, it's gonna come by itself. It's not. So you do it every day, and you having fun. The success coming by itself. You don't even have to think about it. That's what I saw for many of those successful streamers, you know. Yeah, this in this channel we began playing like arena shooters like this, just because our own favorite game, Lowbreakers. Let me see if I can show you. Oh no, you cannot see nothing because they take them out of the stores. Yeah, Lowbreakers was taken out. Let me see if I can show you some. Yeah, this is the game.
Grid access.
Just because the game was taken out and everything, we have been forced to find another game, you know. That game is Quake Champions, you know. If we are playing the game, having a lot of fun, trying to keep the culture of the channel with the shooting arena shooters and everything, which at the end of the day are pretty awesome games, you know. I don't know why this generation is not playing more arena shooters, because arena shooter was like the best gaming experience back in the days, you know. It was like the games that almost everybody was playing back in the days. Right now, battle royale are pretty famous, that are basically arena shooters, but in a more open world. You know, it's in a big map, which is pretty good too. You know, it's basically the same thing that happens back in the days, but with battle royales. You know, it's basically the same thing. But the battle royale needs a lot of strategy too, but it has a lot of downtime. That's why I don't play in battle royale every day, because it has a lot of downtime, a lot of running. The look aspect of the battle royale is always there, you know. So the guy that appears to you doesn't look at you, doesn't know that you are there. Maybe you're gonna have the upper hand. See, the guy, he has worse guns that you has. Maybe you got the upper hand. See, the guy doesn't have armor. You know, there is a look aspect in the battle royale. It all depends other people's armor and weapons, you know. It's not like the arena shooter. The arena shooter, almost everybody has the same armor, almost everybody has the same weapon, you know. Quake Champion is pretty fair, let me tell you. Quake Champion is pretty fair because they always have the guns in the map. You're always finishing by getting guns from the map and getting guns from the armor and guns from the map, you know. You jump into the battle with nothing. It's basically the same mechanics from battle royale for people that doesn't know, for new guys, younger guys that maybe are watching the streams. It's basically a battle royale experience with a smaller map. You know, you got response and everything. I'm trying to explain what Quake Champion it is for people that never play this game. It's like a battle royale in a smaller map. You die, you respawn again. The team that has the more points, the more skills, it win the match. You know, it's pretty nice, it's pretty awesome. I highly recommend it. It's free to play. The graphics is pretty nice, as you can see. The graphics is pretty detailed. You know, the company I did so for this company. It's basically the company that created the first-person shooters. Yeah, there was more companies. You got Raven Software. You got you got many other companies that was at that time trying to get working together, basically working together to make first-person shooters, make stuff like a Quake. Quake back in the days was created by, I believe, Raven Software, collaboration with Raven Software, ID Software, Yeah, they got like a 2-3 companies that was like working at that time with the genre. Basically creating something that was still man at this time still a pretty awesome experience. You know, it was first person shooters. Even at this time, still going on, which is something that after more than 20 years, still beating charts and everything. You know, we still people, a lot of companies creating. Now the first person shooter are more limited in the, I don't know, creative activities aspect. You know, Lawbreakers was pretty nice, but not everybody going for the craziness. Now it's like a military shooter. Or Fortnite is doing it pretty nice too. You know, Fortnite is not first person shooter; it's like a third person shooter. Or it's a shooter. But they are not being that crazy right now. They always are looking for military shooter, for stuff that are like pretty grounded experience. You know, almost like a real life experience. Which is, it has been taken a little bit out from the gaming, from the gaming community. It has been taken now from the genre of first person shooter, like an. It is pretty crazy. That's why I'm looking for games like Lawbreakers, as you saw, Quake Champions and Space Lords, because right now those are the shooters that has like the most creativity right now. The other ones you got over there in the market is like pretty grounded reality, you know, with almost real guns and everything. Something that I don't. It's fine, but that's not the kind of experience I'm looking for. I'm not trying to recreate real life experience in my games. I really always looking for something different, you know, something that is not grounded in reality, like Quake Champions. Quake Champions is a game that is in nowhere near grounded in reality. Everything you see over here is over the top. The guns, look at how ridiculous are the guns. Are big. Crazy, no, because at the end of the day, you want to escape from reality. You don't want to come back to, you know, to reality or anything. You just want to escape a little bit from reality. That's one of the things that it put me down for many games that make me sleep. You know, because you see you are in a game that you can see the streets the same way you see the streets from your town. It's stuff that you already saw, you've already been there, you know. It's just like, man, this is pretty normal, you know. Sometimes you finish by sleeping in the game. It's something that you don't want. You don't want to sleep with the game. You want to have fun. In many games fall into that category. Try to create reality. It doesn't create a cool experience. They create the normal thing that everybody see. I was talking the other day. Not the other day, a few months back in the day, about that in the games that. Developers try to recreate reality. They're trying to make everything more real. Sometimes so real that it doesn't have any charm into it. You know, that game looks so real. It doesn't even look good. You know, it doesn't even look like a game. You know, it's just this reality thing, reality colors that sometimes when you do some damage to an NPC in the game, it looks sometimes too gross and with blood, and the product, the final product, this is not placeable. It's not placeable experience. It's like sometimes it's like a frustrating experience, you know, because they're not giving to you something like Quake Champions, that they give you a fantasy. They're giving to you like a something that can happen in real life. You know, can happen in real life, and it could be frustrating sometimes. It could be like a pretty frustrating. That's not the kind of experience that a lot of people are playing. That's why I believe a lot of games are failing right now. You know, because they don't offer escapism. They offer basically a normal routine. You know, a normal stuff that you can see anywhere. Yeah, maybe you say, oh, but the games that are closing are fantasy games like Paragon, Battleborn, Lawbreakers, Right Highs. Yeah, they it's unfortunate, you know. It's unfortunate. It has been the games with a lot of fantasy, with a lot of creativity that has been closing down because that there is another aspect in the gaming community. The gaming community is molded by the fans, by the people, you know. It's molded by the people that buy the games, you know. See, the people that buy the games want reality experience like that. See, the people that buys the games, they want military shooters all the time, you know. That's what the gaming developers are gonna do. They're gonna do a lot of military shooters. They're gonna do what people are requesting, you know, which is something. It's part of the little problem I have with the gaming community, you know, because games like Quake Champions, Paragons, and Lawbreakers, stuff like that, are dying because of that. Because people are always looking for the same military shooter experience kind of thing, you know. A pretty big portion of the gamers are being affected for that, because one day arena shooters are gonna disappear. Are gonna be replaced for other kind, maybe other kinds of arena shooter like the Battle Royale is happening right now. That is killing everybody without mercy. You know? It is pretty crazy. This game, Quake Champions, it's not doing like a super good or anything. Let me see if I can show you the numbers. You know, it's not doing like when they begin, which is kind of unfortunate. You know, losing players all the time. It's kind of annoying because what I say, one day these kind of games are gonna disappear. They're not gonna make it no more because they're not doing that good. You know, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, man. Because I like these kind of games. A lot of people like these kind of games. These kind of arena shooters are the ones that really kind of bring the excitement in gaming. You know, they bring basically all the good things in gaming. That other developers are not doing. Other games are not making it, which is pretty crazy. As you saw, No Man's Sky, the trailer, they have a new update. Yeah, the update came in like almost a month back. Almost a month. It was the Visions. This trailer where the Visions update, where they update the game with new visions, new colors, it look like a little bit more realistic planet. It doesn't look so cartoony. They put a new content that you can collect. You know, those procedural sites that you can go over there and loot. You know, get most of your resources from there. New enemies, as you can see, follow you, try to kill you. Yeah, they put a lot of content. These people in the Halo games, they are doing pretty good. They're keeping this game updated all the time, which is pretty nice, you know. At the beginning, I play a lot of No Man's Sky. I got the game. I got No Man's Sky. I play in the beginning. I play a lot. I kind of stopped playing because I was involved in many other games. I play games like this. I play Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous, Eve Online, the space games like this. So I cannot find like a time to play a little bit more or No Man's Sky, which is it's a long game. It's not a little game. No, it's a super long game. Wow, these things are pretty nice. They look like alien motorcycles, something like that. Yeah, Hello Games have been proven to be a developer that doesn't want their games to fail. They bring back this game from the dead, basically, after many problems. Even the developer was called like a liar or something because all the things that he claimed to be in the game wasn't in the game. Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was a crazy experience in the beginning when the people find out the game was like a little portion of what they announced or was totally different what they announced. But they put the work, you know. Hello Games get back to the drawing table, put the work, said no, people, we gotta fix this. You know, maybe it wasn't like that, but I just talking, you know. It's the way I imagine. Maybe they say people retreat, gotta regroup, gotta think of this thing through. We gotta do a better experience because people are angry. We got to fix this. Hey, wow, man, they are coming almost every single month. Like in 2018, from this game was super good because they just do all day after update. Let me see if I can show you. Know, December 30 update, December 13 update. You know, that was like the visions stuff. All those things they put in the game, new things, many other. You know, November development on that November 29 content. You know. Almost every month they put a content. November 22, more than every month they put something new. You know, No More Sky Visions out now. You know, that's the last update. November update. November 2, more content. So now the game is super huge. Now the game is super huge. It's not a little one. A little. It got more stuff. Now the game has more stuff that was promised in the beginning. Because this vision part, it was kind of promised in the beginning. There is this abyss, the abyss. You can go underwater. It was kind of promised in the beginning because you can go underwater. In the trailer, you can see how they came from the water and everything like. Basically, it was like thought out, you know, since the beginning. And now they put it in the games, which is pretty nice, which is pretty good. They got so many new things that you stop playing this game because of the controversial stuff in the beginning. You come in now. Oh, what is this guy? Is that guy? It's just explorers. What is this? It looks like this guy is a robot, son. See? Doesn't have no head. They have like a crazy head. Yeah, I see stuff like that. Oh, look at the motorcycles. Basically, it's are ships. Those are huge. Those are like a kind of trucking. truck stuff. That's taking account like this castle. It's like almost as the size of the castle of the ship. This is a huge thing in the shape. It's like a huge truck in the shape of a motorcycle. Yeah. Guys, you can see, you can check it out. The patch note of this game is being crazy, man, because they are being putting so many new things that a lot of people basically stopped following the update patch because it was too much, you know. They even removed the old trailers from the store, so let me see. I believe you can find the old trailers. Yeah, I believe they removed it because in some way they were kind of misleading because it wasn't taking a lot of those trailers back in the days. It was like things that they created. Ray Kens, welcome to the stream, Mr. Ray Kens. Welcome to the streams. I hope, Mr. Ray Kens, you're coming ready to have some fun. I'm gonna say sorry because now I noticed after 8 minutes. After 8 minutes, I noticed you was there. But welcome to the stream, man. Just hope you're feeling good. At a bar, long time to see you. At a bar, welcome to the stream too. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Rabon. I hope you're feeling good. You are ready to have some fun, Mr. Edabon, which is the main goal of this channel, Mr. Edabon, you know. Always welcome. You are always welcome. Long time no see you, man. You're still pretty busy with the college, I believe you told me. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good, Mr. Edabon, because it feels like you are motivated to continue forward with the college and everything. Something that is kind of difficult for a lot of people like me to get done. It's pretty hard because when you work and study at the same time, it's kind of crazy. Maybe that's that's happening to you too. Yeah, I'm feeling good that I decided to continue forward. Yeah, people, as you can see, the game No Man's Sky has been updated with many more content. And the end of the trailer, they got there was like a 2-3 trailers. They had to take them out basically. Yeah, they had to take them out, those old trailers. Old trailers were pretty good too. But they make sense because the game changed so much. You know, it was like a first person only on back in the days. Now it's like a third person with the characters, animations, all crazy stuff. That it's totally like a new game. It's totally like a new game. It's totally different from the beginning. That's crazy. Let's just create another game, man. It is good, you know. It is good because now people that are invested in No Man's Sky, people from the community, they are playing this game. Are getting a lot of stuff. They are getting a lot of stuff, which is pretty awesome. They're gonna put more content. They got more content on the table. The Halo games are like just creating stuff for this game, putting more content. They bring the game from the most negative to very positive, as you can see. You know, it's just that there is a lot of people that still has like a mixed reviews, man. That is not mixed. Why is so mixed? What is happening now? Yeah, it looks like there is some problems with the last update. For many people, I heard. Yeah, that comment over there, it reminds me what I was reading earlier about the. Yeah, there is a lot of people that after the last update, cannot play the game. I believe that's the major complaints. But if you can play the game, if you still has a negative review in the page, come back to the page, man, and change that, because that's another thing that hurts the games. You know, those review systems in the stores. Some people sometimes they put a negative review, they forgot to change it. You know, they forgot to change it. I don't know. Review system has to be something positive against negative. So in some way, the positive overcome the negative, something like that. Because people are forgetting, you know, to change the reviews, to change the stuff. They need to. A lot of people they need to come back and change the review, because I believe long time ago reviewers that came over here and put his negative reviews are forgetting about. Look at the fish. Turn it back once he get in the chip. Yeah, those old reviewers that put the reviews, they should come back and do something, because it's not fair. You know, it's not fair for a developer that's trying to fix the thing. It still has like all reviews or negative reviews. The people that doesn't even want to come back to, doesn't even remember to come back to change the reviews. You know, I hope that this little submarine has first person, because it could be a blast to navigate undersea in first person. But I always like first person view in chips, copy views in chips. I don't like the third person view or nothing. But I had to check it out, the YouTube videos, to see if they have like a first person views in the submarine. No Man's Sky. Yeah, let me check it out to see if I can. There is some gameplay in first person. Because it seems to be like a lot of people play third person, even when they are in the submarine, little submarine thing. I'm looking for some video to see if I can find something. Yeah, it looks like everybody just got third person. I don't know. Like all those vehicles in No Man's Sky, they should put first person too. Because No Man's Sky was like a first person game since the beginning. The chip can be first person and first person and third person at the same time. So not at the same time, but you can switch between those modes. So I don't know why they don't do it. They didn't do it for the submarine and for the little cars. No, everybody's doing third person. I don't know why. It's gonna require it for me to jump into the game to check it out for myself. That's what it looks like. I had to jump in for myself and check it out to see if the game has like a third person, first person in the little submarines. It seems like a lot of people are having fun in the first person view. In the third person view, people are having a lot of fun in third person view. Almost nobody's playing in the first person. At least I don't find any footage. Oh yeah, man. Wow, that's crazy. It looks like it doesn't have first person in the little submarine. That's crazy, man. Well, changing from first person to third person now in No Man's Sky, you had to go to a menu to change it. Maybe they forgot to change it. Oh, even with the chips. Yeah, this is something I had to research by myself. How to jump into the game and do it myself, because it looks like nobody's playing first person view in No Man's Sky, which was a blast. When I was playing No Man's Sky, it was a blast for me. They made the mistake of not showing nothing like that in the trailer. Something that, man, you should show that. Look, in the spaceship in third person. Even the trailers. I know you can change it because I see people playing in that way in first person, but in the trailer they didn't even show it. They didn't even show it that you can go first person. This is not just a trailer. This is like an update trailer. They should tell it to the people. Oh, you can go first person. You know, they don't even show it in the trailer, so it's kind of crazy. You know, it's kind of crazy that they don't show the first person view in the chips. Or they don't have it. Maybe they don't have it in this, because I know they don't have it. I know they don't have it in the cars. The cars is stuff like that. In this car they don't have it. You cannot switch it. But in the chip they have it. Well, it's kind of crazy. I hope that they do something, because the first person experience in the chips are pretty awesome. You can see everything by flying your ship. You feel like you are in a cockpit and everything. I am not fan of third person views in games. So you're gonna put your third person view, you should switch it. Give it the option to switch it to first person. Because third person view, I don't know, it kinda get boring like that. You wanna get immersed in the little copy of the ship or the submarine or anything. Looks like the submarines are the same way the cards. People are gonna say thank you to the people that subscribe to my channel, that support my channel pretty good. Those are people that every month support my channel to keep myself motivated to do the streams and everything, which is pretty awesome. To give me hopes. The tomorrow is gonna be a bright tomorrow. You know, it's gonna be better. I'm gonna say thank you to Fuzzy Justice for the support. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome. Miss Fuzzy Justice supporting my streams every single month with a message, which is it's pretty awesome, man. When I began to do the streams, I didn't know that if I gonna have like some supporters and everything. But now I'm having people that subscribe to my channel, support my channel, which is pretty nice. I want to say thank you to House of Gideon for the support. Yeah. Thank you for support my streams every day. Which is I really appreciate it. Which I really appreciate it. It really motivates me to continue forward. It is pretty nice. It is pretty awesome, Hasekido. Hasekido has something pretty good that he always looking for new games. He always looking for new games, and he told me about those games, which I really appreciated, Mr. Hasekido. Like Star Wars, it was recommended for him. You know, it was recommended to me for him by him, which it was pretty awesome. It was pretty nice. Yeah, people remember that by watching my streams, you get the loot. You know, you get to get the loot in December 20. Unfortunately, the people that are participating in the giveaway, they have pretty high numbers. As you can see, they have been basically grinding the streams, which I really appreciated. I really appreciated that support for those people that are supporting my stream every single time that I can come into to streams and everything. I really appreciate it. Today is gonna be the last day. Today is gonna be the last day to earn some points. You know, it's gonna after this stream. After this stream, I'm gonna have another stream. It's gonna be the art stream. After this stream, after this stream, it's gonna be 3 or 4 hours, just like yesterday, and then I'm gonna begin the art stream. So the art stream is gonna be like at the last stream before we get the giveaway. So you are new in this giveaway, please send me a friend request in this thing. Send me a friend request in this thing. If you are running, so you wanna get the 25 Steam gift card, because the 25 the Steam store has a policy, a 3-day policy. You know, you need to be like 3 days prior. For me to give you the loot, you need to be like my friend 3 days minimum, at least 3 days prior, you know. So try to send me a friend request so we can give you the loot in December 20. So you are running for the 25 Steam card, you don't have to do nothing. You just have to give me the address, the email address that you are connected with the PayPal, so I can send you the donation, 25 donation, this Thursday, you know. See, you don't do nothing like that, you're gonna get the loot after 3 days on Steam, or 4 days. It's gonna be the 23 or 24. So you don't friend request me now. You know, you should do now. Send me a friend request now. Otherwise, it's gonna be crazy. This is my profile. So you are checking out the stream. This is my profile. Send me a friend request, because I want you to get the loot the fastest possible. You know, I want you to get the loot the same day, I promise. But you need to do the little homework. You know, send me the friend request on this thing, or give me your email address that is connected to the PayPal, so I can send you the 25 PayPal donation, which is pretty nice. Our schedule, people, is gonna be stay like this until the next stream. It's not gonna be the next Saturday. It's gonna be, I don't know now, because next Saturdays are gonna be working. You know, I could do one stream on Saturday after I came out from work, I believe. I don't know. It all depends how I feel. And then Sunday I can do another streams. You know, I don't know, because it's gonna be like the whole day working for me. It's gonna be like the whole day. And they say something like that, like, oh, it's gonna be the whole day, so be prepared and stuff like that. You know how the companies are, man. They control the peoples, and they control all the peoples, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of difficult, man. People are gonna take 1 minute. I'm gonna go grab some water. The stream is continue. you know, the stream. We're gonna continue streaming. We are not going nowhere. So don't miss out. I'm gonna leave you a dual universe. Dual universe. Which I know, or another awesome game that I'm looking forward. That I'm looking forward to play. This is a dual universe. Let me see if I can share. I can see like the trailers. Let me see. I don't got no trailers. Oh yeah, they got something similar. They're gonna leave you a little footage of this awesome game that I'm following too. Dual Universe. They're gonna show a lot of footage from the games over there. So I'm gonna take 1 minute. Coming by 1 minute. Don't go anywhere, people. Yeah, people, I'm back. And I'm back for more. Oh man, there's a guy talking. I thought it was all footage. I thought it was all footage. Dual Universe is one of the games I'm following. Uh, Looking forward to a stream games like this. I'm playing a lot of space games that are looking forward to stream. This game is basically a Minecraft in space. It's like similar to space engineers, but this game is bringing like more qualities, more fidelity. Um, it has some server technologies behind it. Basically, this game uh, is bringing a lot of new server technology in order to do the in order to render all the graphics in the game, in order to render all the people in the game. They're bringing like a lot of new graphics technology stuff. As you can see, you can build crazy stuff. Basically, with the freedom, with a lot of freedom, you're not restricted. You are not restricted in a lot of ways. You are like you can do everything you want basically, which is pretty awesome. This footage is pretty old. I believe. Let me see. Yeah. This is the most actual footage. It was like a one week earlier. And it's pretty nice because it's supposed to be everything that you see over here in the screen. It was created by somebody in the game. Like you're gonna be able to create a lot of stuff in this game, as you saw in the beginning. I show you, which is pretty nice, which is pretty awesome. Yeah. The only complaint about this game is like it's beautiful and everything, but my only complaint is like this game was announced back in the days of space engineers and games like this, games like they're still in development. They having a little bit problem with the development and everything. The money they raise and everything. The developers are struggling, to keep the development, but knowing the development aspect of the games, like I'm more in the financial part of the project. I believe that the last update the developer told like he got new investors, stuff like that, in order for them to continue the development of the game. Yeah, it's kind of sad, That game is coming. It's not like a desktop development or anything. It's gonna come, But the news is kind of, for me, what I heard, what I understand, it's kind of sad, man, because in any moment they can tell you, like, man, we cannot continue because we have no money. It's about money right now. The problem. And the last day they told like, oh, we found somebody that's gonna invest money so we can continue development for a couple of years, maybe. I don't know. It's like some kind of little sad news. Um, but it's they everything I saw in the development of this game is pretty nice. It's pretty awesome. I hope they don't have no problem. They continue doing the thing, the game. Okay, it's coming along pretty good. It has like a song MMO aspect into it. Almost to Evil Line level. You know, see they are able to continue development and everything. This game is gonna be pretty awesome. This game is gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah, this game has like some crazy server technology behind it, where a lot of people can get together. Oh, they're making up a spaceship right there, because you can make a spaceship too. And where a lot of people can get together at the same time, like a lot of people. Everybody with his own spaceship created by themselves and everything. It's pretty crazy what they're explaining. Yeah, I'm going fast forward so you can see what the final results. Yeah, they made like a hovercraft, a little hovercraft. Which is pretty nice. Yeah, I hope that they finish the game. They do their thing, because it's pretty good. It is pretty good. I was playing last night a lot of the Evil Line. This is another game that I'm playing. Evil Line, pretty awesome. I don't know if I want to do streams, because the Evil Line streams, I should do it like a tutorials, you know, teaching people how to do stuff. But I don't do a lot of stuff in this game either. I basically go from one station to another station, buying and selling high, buying low and selling high, and stuff like that. Running cargo runnings. Mission, distribution mission, they call it in Evil Line. I'm not doing combat, I'm not doing exploration, I'm many things that I'm not doing in this game. It's still having a lot of fun. Not because the game doesn't do it, the game does it. It's because that's the only thing I do. I do a little bit of mining from time to time, but no big deal. No a big chunk of it. It is very awesome. I recommend it. The only problem is you can play for free until certain type of spaceship. You can download it right now and play for free, but you can only play until certain chips. There is some chips that you cannot use, but I believe those chips that you cannot use, I believe not even me that has like a 2GS playing this game can play with those chips, because they are super expensive. I don't even get one of those chips. So practically you can play this game for free for longer. There is some abilities you're not gonna be able to do either. But most of the time you can be able to do a lot of stuff. Fosso W, welcome to the stream, Mr. Fosso W, welcome to the streams. I hope, Mr. Fosso W, that you are coming ready to have some fun in this third show today. That we are talking games, many different games. So you have any interesting games in mind that you want me to talk about it, or you wanted to check it out? Don't hesitate, people, and tell me in the chat so we can talk, show it, and check it out. Those games. This is what we're doing. Oh, that chip I already changed it. It's not like that. I got one of those. It's not like that anymore. It's different. This video is pretty old. They should put the new videos, because there is a lot of chip over here. There's old chips. This video is not super old, because this feature, the mining feature, the moon mining thing, is almost new. It's not new, but it's not that old either. The problem with this game, they update almost every month. That's the problem with this game, that they update the games every month. At the time they put the video, they changed a lot of stuff already. First of that is the only game I pretty much play is Overwatch. Oh yeah, awesome game. Overwatch. Overwatch. Lately, people have been talking about Overwatch lately. Like, let me see if I can show you them. Overwatch is no more. It's no more in the top. It's always over here, like it's bottom. They got pretty good people, pretty good amount of people watching, as you can see. 41,000. Still popular, but not like when they begin. I hope they bring new content so that they bring it back to the top. It's hard to see how many people are playing, because they use the Blizzard, the Battle.net Blizzard, which is they're still doing good. Let me tell you, they're still doing good. But I remember when the Overwatch was like in the top. Fortnite is killing it. Yeah. So W says, yeah, it's not like it before. I don't play Overwatch. I cannot tell you what the people was talking about it, but the people they're talking about it was like the Overwatch, they gotta do something, because like a lot of people are getting kind of boring. Like they kind of doing the same thing over and over and over. That was the same. They complain. Like they gotta do something. Maybe Overwatch Battle Royale. Maybe, I don't know. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, with the original Overwatch. Based on going game, the game works. The world needs heroes. I believe they put a new stuff. Let me see the news. Oh, it looks like this is a new. Now player when choosing Ash Overwatch. Looks like this is a new character that they put in the game. Who is his lady? It's like a Magri wife or something. One thing that I like Overwatch is the graphics are pretty beautiful. They look clean. The graphic looks pretty clean. Oh, it's a McCree rival. Oh, yeah, because look at it looks like in the same universe. Oh, look at this other guy. It looks like they are from the same town. It's looking nice. Well, I say it's a beautiful game. Kind of sad that they have to cancel Titan, the MMO, to make Overwatch. It's kind of sad because the MMO. I was pretty excited about the MMO, you know. MMO from Blizzard is not gonna be a World of Warcraft anymore. It's gonna be something new. They had to cancel to make Overwatch. Basically, everything you see over here, that guy, the first guys that made it into Overwatch, basically was like a part of the it's gonna be part of the Titans MMO. Right now it's kind of difficult because they got so much content right now that it's difficult to tell which asset is gonna be in the. It could be in the MMO, which assets are not. But at the beginning, when they show Overwatch in the beginning, they kind of show which kind of content they have to basically make it smaller, the maps and everything, because they're not gonna be able to do the MMO anymore. They kind of cancel to do the Overwatch stuff. But it was planning to be like a super beautiful, just like Overwatch, which is pretty crazy. Oh, she spawned the guy. It looks like she spawned that guy over there. Yeah, it looks like you cannot do the robot by so you need the lady to. She spawned like the robot, I believe. That's what it looks like. Well, that's pretty nice. Overwatch, it's a pretty beautiful game. It's a pretty beautiful game, which is it's always welcome. Yeah, but I was reading about a lot of people from the community in Overwatch that they gotta do something like now Overwatch is in this point that everybody play like the content and the content that already is in the game, and they want like something else, like something more. Well, Overwatch is the kind of game. Overwatch is the kind of game that it needs content all the time. You know, it's a game that relies on new content all the time. That happens to Paladins too. That's why Paladins they keep it pumping. They keep pumping content all the time because it is a game that really needs content almost every month. You know, Overwatch is the same thing. The same thing happened with Lawbreakers, but they couldn't do it because Lawbreakers team was kind of indie developers. You know, it was kind of difficult for them to do like a new content every month. They was doing it, you know. They was doing it. They just cancel every plans, every new maps, every new hero, because because the things didn't went in the way they wanted. You know, the community support was pretty minimum. But for games like this, you need content every month, or people gonna get like a or they are doing it. You know, they are putting content all the time. But like next month, they need to do new maps and new stuff. You know, they shouldn't. They put that character over there in the game. Then maybe. You know, people playing, having fun and everything, but they gotta continue with another character, the next month. Like a Paladins is doing it. Like a Paladins is give you like a new character, a new person every single month. I don't know how they do it, man. But these people are doing it pretty good. Is this one Paladin by every Mojo Games? What is that? There's so many Paladins channel that is kind of hard to know which the Paladin, which the channel. High res. By every Mojo. What? They changed the developer? That's crazy. Let me check it out. What is that every Mojo kind of thingy? Because it's high res studios, I believe. No, every Mojo. Let me check it out in the bottom. High res studios. They don't have the media section. Let's check it out. The media official merchandise, program photos. Over here. By every Mojo Games. What? That's confusing. He sent me over here too. Yeah, the Paladins, they kind of make like a new hero. Look, a new hero in the Paladins, I believe. Oh, this is a new map. You see, this video came in December, this month. They got like a new map. New maps in the making, you see? New class, new characters, I believe. Or new skins. They always have something going on every single month. I don't know how they do it. Every single month, they got something new going on. The armory, this, that. You know that they don't. They keep pumping content all the time. It was in November. Now in December we got like a new, like they're making new maps and everything. But what happened with this game? This game, it was bought by another company, News. Happens to got the every emoji tree. Looks like they get bought for another company or something like that. Or they are partnered up with another company, with another developer. Well, I hope whatever they're doing, I hope it's good. I don't play Paladins. But I recognize it. I recognize that they're doing pretty good. They're doing no better than Overwatch, but they're doing pretty good. Overwatch is not doing it's not doing like a super good, but it's doing better than before, I believe. Yeah, Overwatch better than before, because there is something we need to understand. Is like the Twitch views over here. These Twitch views doesn't mean not doesn't translate into gamers. You know, doesn't mean, oh look, it went up. It was over here, now went up over here. Yeah, the Twitch views, it doesn't mean nothing, because sometimes you got more players playing. How I can show you that? I can show you that with Ring of Elysium. With Ring of Elysium, I can show you that. You know, it's only 4,000 viewers, but that doesn't mean there's only 4,000 people playing. I'm gonna show you the numbers of this game, Ring of Elysium. This is people playing. I'm gonna show you the people playing. People playing, so is, you see? People playing 43,000. People watching the streams, 4,000 only. You see, those numbers in Twitch doesn't mean nothing. It means like, yeah, 4,000 people watching, but how many people are playing? 43,000 people are playing. So it doesn't translate. It's not the same. The same thing happened with Overwatch, with all the games. You know, they only have like a 47,000 people watching. But if you go to the numbers of Overwatch and check it out, you're gonna see like they got millions of people playing. Millions of people playing. That's what happened. A lot of people believe these numbers are people playing. This is not people playing. These people watching the streams. And Twitch, this is Twitch only. In other platforms like Caffeine or other streaming platforms, they got different numbers too. So that doesn't translate. The problem is that you cannot see Overwatch numbers. You know? You cannot see it. You're not gonna see that. Let's talk a little bit of Ring of Elysium. It was a game that I was playing too. I played last week. last weekend, I believe. Yeah, couple weeks ago. I still planning to continue playing, to continue streaming. For the people that was having fun with the Ring of Elation over here, it's a battle royale game. It's free to play. You can check it out. They got new content. They put a new content in the game. They got this lady, a new lady in the game, which is very nice. They got this guy Gavin, which is pretty awesome too. And this kind of ninja guy, Hikage, I believe. Oh yeah, Hikage, which is pretty cool. They're not that common because not a lot of people has them, but from time to time you can see people playing with those. This game is pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome battle royale. As you can see, it has a lot of details. It looks very beautiful. It runs pretty good. And four people can win the match. At the end on the match, 4 people can get in the helicopter. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people can get in the helicopter and win the match, which is pretty nice. It's a battle royale that 4 people can win at the same time. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you can download this game. It's totally free. If you decide to help the support developer, you can buy the founders pad, which is pretty awesome. They just updated December 16th. You see them? Follow-up announcement of the drastically decreased frame rate issued by an NVIDIA graphics card and notebook user. A lot of people are playing this game. This is a battle royale that's doing pretty good. Almost nobody knows how good it's doing. Let me see H1C1. H1C1. I play H1C1 and I had a lot of fun playing this game. It was a blast. Not a lot of people are playing, but the spinning was pretty good. Now that I kinda playing battle royales, I play H1C1. The spinning was pretty nice. Why I'm not playing more of the H1C1s? Because the problem with the H1C1 is like I backed this game back in the days. I remember I backed this game before it came out, you know, in early access. I backed this game because they break games. The company that makes H1C1 is the same company that makes Planet 2. I am still a pretty active member of the Planet community, playing Planet almost every day. You know, let me show you the Planet my Planet game. Oh, it's supposed to be here. See activity. No, it's not in activity. Profile, games. Yeah, you see? Planet 2 is my most played game with 1,392 hours on record. Then we got Lawbreakers. Then we got Evil Line, Elite Dangerous. You see? I know talking about jives. Yeah, Planet 2 is my most played game. I'm pretty active in this game. No streaming it. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't know streaming Planet Side 2. I like too much that I don't even wanna. I don't even wanna stream it. I don't know why. I supposed to be playing Planet Side 2 more than anything because it's the game that I play the most. The Breakers, unfortunately, I cannot play anymore because they closed it. You know? Not even Quake Champion. I'm playing like a. Every time I stream, have that many hours. But Planet Side is a game, man. It's a game that really caught my attention. Hey, these people make H1C1 too. These are the same people that make H1C1. They break games. I get into the early access of this game because the game that they was trying to make, it wasn't Battle Royale at all. It was a survival. It was a survival game called H1C1 Just Survive. Supposed to be H1C was supposed to be a survival game, not supposed to be like a battle royale, nothing. They just after they made the survival game, they decided to make the battle royale. And Just Survive is not here anymore. I believe they closed it. Survival 1. Just Survive. Test server. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that appears in the game about Just Survive. Test server, man, they closed it. Yeah, this is supposed to be the game with the zombies and everything that we used to get, that we're supposed to get, you know. But what happened was like Battle Royale was beginning to make headlines, begin to be famous. They create H1C1 Battle Royale. They used to call it King of the Hill. That's why everything became with King of the Hill. That was pretty awesome, man. The King of the Hill patch was pretty crazy. And then the survival part, they call it Just Survive. Basically, I get 2 games just for backing earlier. I just get those 2 games for free. Basically, for the price of 1. You pay $20, you get those 2 games. That was pretty awesome. But I play a lot of this Just Survive game. It didn't have the name because that's the problem. They change the name all the time. They change everything all the time. I get confused too at some point. You know, I get confused at some point. What is this? What is that? What happened with H1C1? Now they call it Just Survive. They changed the name from H1C1 Just Survive to Just Survive. The H1C1 Battle Royale, they changed the name from King of the Hill to Battle Royale. On top of that, they got another game like an Auto Royale, kind of confusing people too. Oh, let me see something. Because this company, they break company, you see, they had to change the name of the company and everything because like a lot of investors. It was, this company was passing from investor to investors for different investors. Or paydays now a day break game. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that they were working with the Overkill software developers. Now they're publishing Payday. Oh, that's a new one to me now. Yeah, this company is being struggling, man. It's been struggling. They just released this. It's coming in January 29, 2019. It's an arena game mode for PlanetSide 2. I believe it's gonna be a standalone game from PlanetSide. It's in the same universe of PlanetSide. It looks good. It looks like the graphics a little bit better than PlanetSide because some people say like it's gonna be like a battle royale. They show a lot of modes. Oh yeah, it has a battle royale, massive clash, capture the flag, team deathmatch. It's basically PlanetSide with a lot of new modes. PlanetSide Arena. It's focused on PvP. PlanetSide 2 is basically PvP, but this one is like a more. I believe we're gonna have like a smaller maps, more focused combat maps. Not like the PlanetSide 2. PlanetSide 2 has a huge open maps, the original one. Could be overwhelming for many people. This one. Which is the game that I play the most. Pretty awesome game. Kinda a little sad because it's struggling too for many days, many months. They keep pumping new content. It doesn't see the new content doesn't seem to make any difference to call people's attention, you know. Which is something that is kind of sad, you know. Let me see if supposed to be more people now playing because they just released a little new stuff. Yeah, they got a game though. Yeah, it got a little bit 100 something people jumping. Maybe you see, oh, 2,000 people is good. No, for PlanetSide it's not good. This is one server only open because PlanetSide is at one. I believe it's like a 2,000 against 2,000, 1,000 against 1,000 people playing together. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Right now they only have like one server open, which is pretty crazy. At one point they have like a lot of people playing together, as you can see. You see, it slowly was dropping people, man, like crazy. And again, that really needs people because this game is meant to be. Meant to be with a lot of people playing. Still, you had pretty awesome battles, man. Pretty awesome moments in this game. That's why I still keep playing because it's pretty awesome. That's the only game that's gonna give you the real feel of playing against a lot of people at the same time. It's like a MMO. It's pretty awesome. But it looks like they are making this one PlanetSide Arena. For the like a little maybe a more condensed experience from PlanetSide, you know. Maybe to introduce people into the PlanetSide universe, you know. People like it. See, people like it. This one, maybe they're gonna jump into the other one. I hope. I don't know. Yeah, you see over there. That's how the Planet Side 2 battles are. Like you see, people in the battle towns, people in the little squad, quad, little bikes. People with the airplanes and everything. It's pretty crazy. I believe this footage is from Planet Side 2. I don't believe this from the Planet Side arena. Nothing. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. But it's pretty similar to Planet Side. It's almost the same Planet Side. Yeah, I hope I hope this is beneficial for Planet Side 2, because in Planet Side 2 we need more people. But I'm kind of missed with this decision, because what that means, what is gonna mean for the Planet Side 2 community? You know, they're gonna stop. They're gonna stop. This one does good, they're gonna stop the other one. The Planet Side 2, they're gonna stop it to do content for this one. Is this another thing of developers working in this one? You know, I got so many questions. Rushing into Planet Side Arena and battle online, this multiplayer sci-fi arena shooter. Choose your class, fill your jetpacks, and drop into the fray on the war-torn landscape of our axis. If you want to climb up top, you will have to go into rule the arena. Yeah, I'm kind of confused with this, because I don't want the original Planet Side to suffer. You know, it could give it have the problem that because they are so focused in this one that they're gonna drop maybe support for the other one. I hope no. I hope this is a thing different from the thing of Planet Side. I hope there is something like that, because I don't wanna say Planet Side going to, because every single game I'm playing they just die. You know, low break is H1C was just survive. Now Planet Side 2 is gonna die. Man, it's too much. It's too much, at least for me. You know, it's too much of the game I'm playing saying bye bye. You know, this is not supposed to. 2018 has been pretty harsh for developers. That's one thing I'm gonna say. I don't know why has been like that, but it's been pretty crazy. Wow, the jetpacks from these Ally assaults are super huge. It's not like the from the Planet Side. From the Planet Side 2 jetpacks, Ally assault are like a tiny, compact. Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same game. It's in the same universe, let's say, but it's not the same game. Let me see if I can show. They can see a jetpack from. Well, this is a jetpack from the Ally assault. Look at how tiny it is. The other one is like you got they got a freaking engine in the back. Yeah, they went to be with that. Yeah, this game is pretty awesome. I don't know. I should stream Planet Side 2 too. It's pretty fun. It is a game that is pretty good for the streamers too. It's pretty good to stream this game, because let me see if I can show you some of the footage from my channel. Yeah, Planet Side is a pretty good game for the streamers, because it doesn't have history or anything. It's basically combat. multiplayer combat. It's pretty good for the streams too. Let me see if I can look my H1C1's footage. What? Where's the planet side one? I'm kind of blinded. Let me see. Yeah, I play Paladins a couple times. I got like a nine videos of Paladins. I got a lot because that's what the times really Planet Side playlist is nowhere near. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, look at Planet Side too. Over here. Yeah, the Planet Side 2 game is pretty awesome too for streamers to stream because it is basically combat. This is all footage that I have over there when I used to stream it. Yeah, I used to stream Planet Side back in the days. I don't stream it anymore, but I used to stream it all the time back in the days. It was pretty awesome experience back in the days. I still playing it. Yeah, this game is it's pretty awesome to stream. I don't even know why I'm not streaming anymore. I used to stream it long time ago. I used to stream Planet Side 2 like every single day. I used to play this game, and I stopped playing because my computer suddenly stopped working good for this game. You see me flying and going around and everything, but my computer was struggling at that time because it was an old computer. It was pretty hard for me to run this game. Now in this computer, Planet Side runs pretty good, like a charm. But back in the day was pretty difficult. It was pretty hard. Those are like highlights I used to do back in the days. You can go check it out. Those videos in my YouTube channel, so you wanna. Yeah, I believe I'm gonna have to stream Planet Side 2 again. It's really we no doubt about it. A pretty awesome experience, man. Planet Side 2 is pretty awesome game. Yeah, there was a guy that was piloting that ship. I went in the back to destroy the enemy without mercy. One thing I like about Planet Side is like the scale of everything. Everything is big. It takes time to do it. It's like almost a simulator. Which that's what I like it from Planet Side. It's like almost a simulator game. Yeah, Daybreak Games, or Sony Online Entertainment, because this game was a Sony Online Entertainment game. They really did a pretty good job with this game. You see how laggy it is? That's back in the days. It was pretty laggy. My resolution was pretty bad too. It was like a 720 in the game. Now I can do it 1080, downscale to 720. But back in the day, it was like pretty bad. Well, that footage used to look like a bad, a super bad footage. Yeah, Planet Side People, pretty awesome game. I believe it's not gonna be the next stream. The next stream are gonna be streaming this. This is gonna be the same schedule for the next stream. That is not gonna. It's not gonna be the next weekend now. Next weekend I'm not gonna be able to stream nothing. It's gonna be. I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna be. Because next weekend I'm not gonna be able to stream. I'm gonna be working, and then the weekend after, I have to work too, which is pretty crazy. Which is pretty crazy, people. People, we got a new store. The new store, Epic Games Store. Is you should check it out. It's like at the Steam store. They're giving a lot of games for free right now. I believe they're giving Subnautica for free, which is pretty nice. You know, free now. Subnautica until 27. It's totally free in the Epic Games Store. You know, it's free. You have to. Oh, they got like a. They got like a. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I got it. Subnautica for free. Super Meat Boy is for free too. Again, I always try to free from 12/28 or after Subnautica. Yeah. Again, I always try to play. We got a lot of different. Let me see something. Yeah. They're gonna break a lot of games. Their plan is to give like every single month a free game and put games that any other company doesn't have, any other store doesn't have. Which sounds good. Yeah, it's gonna maybe put games that other companies doesn't have. It's gonna be kind of difficult, like exclusive and stuff like that. It's gonna be kind of difficult, but they're having some games that other people doesn't have, like this one, I believe. Genesis Alpha. Oh, let me not go there. Some mature content. Like at this game is just, I believe it's just coming for this store, Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. Yeah, they're gonna have like some exclusive games only in this store, which is, I don't know, maybe it's good for the store, but not for the developer, I believe. I don't know. Developer? Let me see. Rebel Galaxy. Yeah, the part one of the Rebel Galaxy is over here in the Steam store, and it looks like a double damage game. Yeah, it looks like the other one is not coming. You know, it's coming exclusively for the. It's coming like exclusively for the the Epic Games. For the Epic Games store, which is pretty. I don't know. It's just something that it's something that at least for me is gonna create some problems because I don't wanna be having games everywhere, you know, in every single store. Right now, I got like so many stores. I got the Epic Games store, the Steam store, the Origin store. Like I see, they're gonna begin to have like exclusive game in this store, you know, or in this one. Games that maybe I wanna play. It's gonna be a pretty crazy situation. I'm gonna have like a 20 stores for 20 different games. It's gonna be pretty crazy. It's gonna be like a super crazy man. To remember. Oh, in which store is this game? No, I'm gonna have to have all those shortcuts in my computer, so to execute directly the game directly without having to go to the store. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. Right now, it's kind of overwhelming with all the stores that I have. In the future, when the Epic Games stores it does better, it's gonna be crazier. Because there is some games that I really like in this store, like the Unreal Tournament. Unreal Tournament was a game that I was looking forward to. But somebody told me like they officially announced. I don't know why it's not here. They can officially announce that they're gonna stop the development of Real Tournament. Let me see. Is it the Twitters? Let me see if it's in the Twitters. No, it's not here. That's another problem. Companies sometimes they announce stuff in one place, in another place they don't announce it. Which is kind of confusing sometimes. Let me see if it is the Facebook. No, now. Nope. I hope it is a rumor and not a confirmation because I am a fan of Real Tournament. Real Tournament was my main game from a long time ago. Just like a Quake Champion. Just like a Quake Champion is right now. In that way was a Real Tournament. I was playing Real Tournament a long time, all the time, back in the days. And I don't want to see this game going because this game is pretty awesome too. This one, especially this one, it feels super good. The mobility and everything is pretty nice. I don't wanna see this game going nowhere. I want it to finish. There are people new stores, epicgames.com. It's like they say, you got the Epic Games launcher, you're gonna automatically gonna have the store. Bus Simulator. They got Bus Simulator over here. Bus Simulator 18. No. They got the mod thing, but they don't have the game. Wow, that's weird. Let me see something. They got the editor, but they don't have the game. That's crazy. What is the game? Bus Simulator game? What it is? I like it. simulators like that. I got Boss Simulator, but I believe it was the first one. I don't have the game over here. They had only the. I believe Steam has it. Boss Simulator. Yeah, Steam has the game. Steam has the game. Yeah, that's crazy that they have the editor, but doesn't have the game in the other store. Yeah, I got a couple Boss Simulator games. I believe I got. Or the same Boss Simulator, but this one is 2012. This one, pretty old one. I don't know. 2018 is pretty nice. It looks pretty nice. I'm having a lot of fun with this one too. It's a kind of glitchy game. I believe that's the part I really like. It. That it's not a perfect game, but it's pretty beautiful. Kind of simple game too, but it's challenging. It's pretty challenging. Like I only can play this in easy because in harder difficulty, it's super hard. You need to pick the people on time. If you don't do it, they tell you, oh, you wasted your time and everything. You're missing. You can get into another bus stop, and there is no people because they are already left and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, you can walk around in the bus. I don't highly recommend it because sometimes it got glitched. You can get out of the bus too. It's pretty awesome. If you got your own car, you got your own bus card that you can save your progress and everything, all your records and everything. It is pretty nice. I believe the new one is pretty awesome too. Eventually I'm gonna get it. Or eventually I'm gonna stream this game too. That could happen, yeah. That could happen. People, let's check it out. Let's check it out, the new. Well, not the new releases, but the popular new releases. The popular new releases. Because the new releases is kind of hard to review because there is so many games that doesn't look like games. You know, they are lacking in many ways. So what I do is like I breeze pretty fast like that, so you can check it out. If you see any title that you are interested, you can go check it out by yourself, you know. Yeah, the new releases is pretty crazy. Well, the popular new releases, they got many awesome games right there that you can check it out, like this one, Below. Below is a game that was announced in E3, I believe this year. It's an indie game with very interesting and minimalist graphics, but very interesting at the same time. Below is a solitary journey through the haunted depths of the forbidden east of explorers survive discover. Yeah, it looks like it's a survival game, but it has the atmosphere is pretty, as you can see, it's pretty dark and somehow somehow sad, you know. A lot of indie games, those games like this, like kind of sad and. I'm kind of a little tired too with the same themes that they use. Very minimalist graphics and very sad situations. As an indie developer, you should try to do like a more happy games. You know? Because they always using like the same nostalgic kind of thing. Yeah, this one is looking good. So you like a survival games? I believe this one is one of those that you should try. I hope it's like a kind of open world. I hope, because for the footage, it gave me the impression that it's like a campaign, like a, you know, you pass from one area to another area, and maybe you cannot come back. If you come back just to get something to continue. I hope it's like a open area so you can basically live in the world, you know. Well, I don't know, because when I hope it's like a just start, you know, that you look resources and try to live with that, but it doesn't look like it's like that. It looks like the survive element of this game is I believe is a minimum. I believe it's a campaign that you go through with a history, explain you what's going on and everything like that, like a normal game. It's not, but I could be wrong, you know. Could be wrong. Something that I had to check it out, and the reviewers and everything to see what it's about. But it looks kind of nice. That price, it's kind of high. I don't know. Yeah, this developer has many games, I believe. Yeah, as you can see, they got like a lot of games. No, he's all they do sword and sorcery too. Yeah, when I see it below, kind of remind me this one. It has like almost the same aspect. You see, like they kind of the same developer too. Oh, they removed the video. They're supposed to have a video over there. They remove it. They shouldn't remove the videos. The videos, it tells you what is the game looks like and everything. Motion. Yeah. Slave sword is it looks like it's slave swords. It looks like it's visual novel. A lot of visual novels are being pretty famous right now because you can talk to the people and go to places. Oh, this one is like a more than a RPG, more than a visual novel. You can see it. You can run around and everything. It's like a more. No, this one is more like a proper game. Maybe it has some visual novel element, maybe. No, it's a RPG. Look at the enemies and everything. It's like a proper RPG. Kind of confusing when they put the people like that standing. It's kind of confusing. Yeah, as you can see. It's like a proper RPG. Not with the graphics, not like the animation that new RPG has. It looks like an old kind of RPG. No, 2018 RPG. But the drawings are pretty nice. The drawings are pretty good. Yeah. Check it out, people. Maybe you like them. They see it. Being popular too. Man, this one has been a crazy ride for the community. I heard like it plays better. It still has glitches and everything, but it plays better. But this one has been pretty crazy. This game has been in development forever, but it looks like they released already. December 13, 2018, yeah, it looks like they released it. The DC has been always since from the mod, since the days of the mod, has been a survival where you micromanage a lot of stuff. Which is pretty nice. You can basically live in that game. There's some people basically living in that game, they see. I used to play Altis Life. Some life mode that they have back in the days. It has the same map. This is the same map for that mode. There's so many places that, like at this place over here, that I really recognize. I recognize a lot of places, man. They should make a whole new map for this DC standalone. They kinda take it the same map. Like at that port. Let me see if I can show you the port. That port is there for for the mod. I recognize it now. You know? I recognize that port. Yeah, they should like create a whole new map for the standalone, but it's still good. It looks like the frame rates are not bad at all. The video is runs pretty nice. Man, they didn't even have the same buildings, man. Same kind of building and everything. Yeah, this map is awesome. You know, it's basically the Arma 2 map. Arma 2 map. It's pretty awesome, but I don't know why it took so much time to launch. You know, we're talking years, man, years in development. Bohemia Interactive. These are the same people from Arma 3, from Arma series. I don't know why they took so much time to develop to finish this game. It looks like it was a tiny thing inside the Bohemia Interactive. Yeah, the post-Soviet culture, Shedna Rus life. Yeah, all because they basing the history of the lore in the same place for the Arma series. Yeah, I believe it makes sense to continue with the same assets and everything because it's the same place. Yeah, this map is pretty nice. Well, they see people, so it's available. Check it out. Maybe you like some survival stuff. Book of Demons. What is the Book of Demons? Oh, this is oh, they're streaming. Look. Yeah, streaming too. But the streaming plugin over here in the Steam shop, in the Steam store is kind of crazy. It's gonna go bonkers. Book of Demons. It's a hack and slash deck building hybrid in which you decide the length of quests, wield magic cards instead of weapons, and slide the armies of darkness in the dungeon below the old cathedral. Shade the terror, a stricken paper bears from the clutches of the achievement himself. Oh, it's like a paper RPG. The graphics. Thin trunk. Oh yeah, they're literally paper peoples. Look. Like a 3D paper model. They're not even moving. They are literally paper. Oh, it looks like they're trying to make like a board game. The feeling, maybe they want you to feel like it's a board game. Interesting. But there is a lot of going on. The combat there's a lot of going on. It's not just. It's not time. It's like a real time. Not time based or anything like that, it's real time. Book of Demons. Yeah. It's interesting how they did the graphics and stuff. That's kind of interesting. Greece. This is hopefully this young girl losing her own words, dealing with a painful experience in her life and her journey. To serve is manifested is a dress which grants new abilities to better navigate her face. Oh, people are streaming this today a lot. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, they were streaming a lot. Oh, look, it's over here. It's not far away. Look, you see? Like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. It was in the top with more people. People are streaming this game today. Yeah, a lot of people want to see what this game is about. It's kind of confusing from the videos. It's like I believe it's like a platformer. Oh, it's in Nintendo Switch and PC and Macintosh. Yeah, I believe it's a platformer of some sort. You see, you go running around through the places and collect things, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, the world is kind of dynamic. It's pretty dynamic, the world. Very nice. Looks nice. It's pretty awesome. It's like a dream that she has. Yeah, it's looking like it's a dream of some sort. Some Mario 2, maybe some Mario 2 kind of history. But the name, it kind of sounds like it's a Spanish developer. Because Greece means gray in Spanish. Yeah. Insurgency Center, developer streamers, I believe. Yeah, this game has pretty nice reviews. It looks like it's a pretty tactical. Yeah, this Genesis Sunset is a team-based tactical FPS based on the lethal close quarters combat and objective-oriented multiplayer gameplay. Experiences the intensity of modern combat, where skills is rewarded and teamwork wins the fight. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice combat game, you know, modern day combat. It's a pretty awesome one. I don't know, Steam has to fix that broadcast plugin. They always go green all the time. Oh, the graphics are pretty good, let me tell you. It reminds me of the first Battlefield. Yeah, it has that style for the first Battlefield Bad Company. They used to have those explosions like that. Pretty awesome. You can basically destroy everything. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Battlefield. It just went bonkers with Battlefield. Battlefield used to be like a super good stuff. Now it's like pretty bad stuff. they follow too much the Call of Duty thing that they forget about what a military shooter, a good military shooter is about. Because the Bad Company 1 was excellent. Was super excellent. Bad Company 2, I believe, is the best Bad Company. The best Battlefield right now, I believe, is Bad Company 2. The sounds, the graphics, pretty awesome. The Battlefield 3, I got it, played like 2 times. I was like a super fan of Battlefield series. I still the old ones. You know, I got 2142, 1942. I played in 1943 that almost nobody played that one. I play it. It's an Xbox exclusive. No Xbox exclusive. I believe it was in PS3 too, but it's an Xbox 360 game too. It's pretty old. They should bring it to PC. Because that was pretty good. I don't know, man. They crazy. That's why it's forcing a lot of people, like this developer Agency, to make games like that with a real tactical, real feeling of a war zone. What is it supposed to be? The highlights of military shooters. Very tactical, very strategic. No crazy spawn points where you kill somebody behind you is. They respawn behind you and everything. Ambushing. It's like ambushing you by accident. Ambush by accident. Oh, yes. Insurgency immersion. Yeah. This is looking pretty good. Kind of remind me to Operation Flashpoint, Ray Rising. Kind of has that same vibe, which is pretty nice. Yeah, the other game is pretty awesome. The Operation Flashpoint, those are pretty good game too. Yeah, people check it out. Those videos are long. Herbit, very popular now. Make friends, make enemies, go fishing, collect cars, beat up sharks, beat up tigers, obtain the Denny Blade, train, and fuzzy infantry insects for battle. Oh, this game is like a Stardew Valley. Pokemon, a Pokemon kind of game. Maybe with the Stardew Valley vibe. The pixel graphics are pretty nice. RPG. That's pretty awesome. Wow, this anime, like they take it straight off from some Final Fantasy. This, see, look at this. I kind of copy some monster from some other games, but it looks pretty nice. Remind me of those old Super Nintendo RPGs. Cover ancient secrets. There's like a lot of animal people over there too. People are no animal. Animals are no people. Yeah, they got like a lot of animal people. I don't know why they do that. Yeah, a lot of animal related stuff. It's full of animals. Because animals are awesome. Yeah, people check it out. It looks like a funny game to play. To have some fun. Heartbeat. In a heartbeat. What she has in the Chumbasov. Chumbasov. Or you can take a bath too. It looks pretty nice. Kingdom 2 Crowns. In Kingdom 2 Crowns, players must work in the brand new solo or co-op campaign mode to build the kingdom and secure it from the threats of the grid. Experiencing new technology, units, enemies, mounts, and secrets in the next evolution of the award-winning micro-strategy franchise. Micro-strategy franchise. Oh, this is the one that you create like a you kingdom, like a fortress. You create a fortress. It's like a strategy game in 2 dimensions like that. Yeah, you build stuff. You have to attack other places. Yeah, I kind of see that a long time ago. Oh, they already launched it. That's pretty nice. Yeah, in this game you have to like hire people to build your stuff, to build your houses, and then you have to attack the other people's houses stuff. Or you go left or you go right. It's like that. You know, it's pretty nice. Yeah, you only can go left and right. You have to defend your houses, your things. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't know. It is a game that has a much positive. I saw the review. I believe Torabisky was talking well back in the days when he was like alive. He was talking about this game too. Or like they made some change in the graphics. It looks like. Oh no! Oh, this is the same place. Split screen. Split screen. Yeah, I believe it's the graphics because this it's like the same statue, different ways. Well, look Look at terrain. Terrain is different too. I don't know. It looks like the mission changes. Yeah, a lot of people was talking about this game. For me, this is my personal opinion. It looks like a game that is nice, but you can be like tired of playing it. Get pretty fast. Thus, after a while, the broadcast say bye bye. I think you need to work with that, man. Listen, it's not good like that. Dogs battle through an onslaught of mystical backwaters cultists, possesses militants, and even darker forces as you attempt to discover just what lurks beneath the earth in this retro FPS. Inspired by the 90s legends. The 90s, 1999, yeah, was like the best. The 1990 was the best decade for first-person shooters. The 2000, they tried to do crazy things. They suffered a lot of first-person shooters in the 2000s, 2003, 2000 something like that. Unreal Tournament 2003, it just lasts like a 1 year. Then they had to. Then they released 2004. It was totally different from 2003. Unreals. Yeah, the 90s was like the best, and people take a lot of cues from 1990 games footage to make their own games right now because it was like the best time for the first-person shooters. This is super fast, super crazy. Wow. Crazy guns. You can hit the ocean, all the oceans. You can tweak your experience in the way you want it. Also, maybe it has third-person view too. Yeah, because they say needless oceans. Dusk. Check it out, fast-paced first-person shooters, people. Inspired is the 1990 games. This is pretty nice. Katamari the Massive Reroll. It was like a pretty successful game from PlayStation now on PC. They're bringing a lot of console games to PC. There's like a huge community of people on PlayStation to play this game. I don't know if it bringing it to PC, it does some difference. I don't know. There's a lot of games for PlayStation and PC that I believe it's like hoping the PC games like them or something like that, because I don't believe that people from PlayStation are gonna move on to come into PC to play those games, you know. Stellaris Megacorp. The music that I'm playing is from Stellaris. This game, I don't know, man. I play like Endless Space 2, Civilization Beyond, I believe they call it, Beyond Space or something like that. I always wanted to play this one, but every time I see the graphics, how they looks like, how they play, it put me back. I don't know. Yeah, these games know about the graphics. It's about the gameplay, but I don't know. The graphic put me down like a. There's something in the graphics that I don't like it in this game. Because Endless Space 2 graphics are pretty nice, but this one is like a kind of indie. don't know how to try it, to check it out. What is this Stellaris is about? I don't know. This is the kind of genre that I really want to like it. This is the kind of genre of the games that I really want to like it, but for some reason it's not like I was thinking it is. You know, we're talking about civilizations that already had technology and they already had everything. You just have to conquer planets. Sometimes it just focuses on the conquering planets, and it begins in one way. Then it's just about fighting and conquering planets. Like guys, wow. Oh, the other one was a DLC. The other one was a DLC. Yeah, it kind of looks like a Flash game. Doesn't look like a proper PC game. In some parts look like a proper PC game. Some parts doesn't look like a. I don't know, man. It's kind of. I had to give it a try to check it out to see if I like it. This Stellaris for me is like the kind of game that you need to give it a try. Even if you know the genre, even if you are playing games similar, you need to give it a try to see. Oh, this is the survival game where people starve and everything. It's kind of, you see, like the people like working no good. It's because they are hurt or they are hungry. They begin to work like that. And it has combat. You need to survive. You can use your squad. Yeah, the other day, the last streams I was checking this. But they had like a different models too, different races and everything. That's crazy. It's like a Mad Max kind of game. Yeah, this game has like a lot of going on. You can build stuff. Well, you don't build block by block, you build a house. You make your own village. I got confused in this one because I thought this one it was like third person or something like that. It's like top down, I believe. It's not top down per se, but it kind of works like that. You see, kind of works like a top down game. Oh, it has like a lot of body types and everything. Oh, you can. It looks like a. Oh, it has like a different camera mode. Yeah, it looks like it has a different camera modes, like a old school MMO, like a MMO. Look at this one, you see? It kind of looks different right now. Yeah, it looks like you can change the camera to first person, third person, free cam, stuff like that, orbit maybe. Yeah. So you can see the landscape and everything. Yeah. Zoom in, zoom out, move the camera. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was like a first person experience, but maybe it has a first person view too. You can be a trader, farmer. Yeah, it's like almost MMO. Very nice, check it out, people. Can't you? They promise to do many things. Just Cause 4, people's mostly negatives, but it's still unpopular. Still unpopular. It's still unpopular, no releases. The graphics are kind of brownish, too brownish. Like they used to do that back in the days. To do like afternoons and stuff like that, but I don't know. Nowadays they need to be careful with those brownish things. It looks nice. This is mostly from people. This is mostly negative people. It's from people that play the game already. Fan of the Just Cause 3, Just Go 4 that don't like some stuff from this one. Yeah. Yeah, basically complaining. That happens. That happens for some games. Oh boy. Oh man. Check it out, the reviews later on. All the people talking. I don't know. The developer's supposed to make a game. The next game they make is supposed to be better. Basically, that's what people expected. But when the game that they release doesn't do, it's not better or it doesn't do good, people complain right away. Mutant Year Zero on Road to Aiden. This is like a XCOM kind of game. Turn-based combat. The graphics are beautiful, man. Graphics are pretty awesome. And the history of this game, somebody was telling me about the history of these games. Those animal people used to be like a normal people that becomes mutants, like that, experimentation or something like that. You have to check it out. I have to check out the lore about this one. But this one has like a pretty interesting history too. It's not what you think it is, and it's not like they are like animal people, no. It was like experimentation. They became like that. Yeah, they became like that. I thought it was like the whole world, like people like that, like animals and everything. And it looks like what I heard about the history. It's not like that. It's just a group of just them. It's like a group of mutants, you know. The other thing, you can fight like a normal people, and I believe it's the normal people against the mutants, something like that. But because the design of you see normal people right there, you know. But because the design of some of the characters in this game, it gives you the idea like it's the whole world of animals, like a tomb. Yeah, they kind of give you the idea like it's a tomb world, you know. It is not like that. It's just like it was an experimentation. Some people get like animal parts, animal head, you know. But they used to be people, real people. They become like that. What I'm trying to say, the history is more interesting than what it looks like. It's more like a more mature than what it looks like. They kind of tell you by the graphics, you know. They have like a more serious history behind it. So don't get fooled by the concept, by the animal peoples. Don't get. It has a pretty interesting history behind it. I believe if you like XCOM, this one, you're gonna like it. Or it's a mostly positive. That's pretty nice. It is pretty nice that it's doing good. Well, it's kind of magical when developers do the games, you don't even know if they're gonna do good or not, man. These people was in the Twitter talking all the time, giving some kind of hype. You don't even know, man, until they launch. When they launch the they begin to see that it's doing good. I believe they feel released, man. Well, almost every single turn-based combat game like this, like a XCOM stuff, in order for you to make it, you need to put some features, you know, some stuff, basically mandatory for the genre. And the people that like this kind of game, they immediately like it because they got those characteristics, those things. In order to make a turn-based game like a XCOM, you know, you put in your description and everything. You need to have those feelings, those characteristics that made the genre, you know. Otherwise, it's not gonna happen. Otherwise, you're gonna be releasing something that nobody's gonna like it. Basically, you have to check all the boxes for the genre. You need to know the genre too, in order to do some products that get with the people, that get going on with the people. Oh, they got like a comics and stuff. Yeah, you see, they got like a comics and stuff, explaining the history. Well, they put a lot of work into it. Good thing they're doing good. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Check it out, people. Mutants. Year Zero Road to Eden. Epic Battle Fantasy 5. Oh yeah, I was watching the other day this one. Like RPG. It's like a dungeon, Darkest Dungeon kind of game. But this one has like a lot of blood and stuff going on. I hit us back in 30 hours adventure. Oh, it has some map gameplay. A turn-based RPG adventure full of video games, reference, juvenile dialogues, and enemy fan service. National strategy combat, peoples. Monster catching and tons of treasure hunting. Yeah. Check it out, people. Epic Battle Fantasy 5. Man, there is a lot of Epic Battle Fantasy. Let me see. Oh, yeah. What? Epic Battle Fantasy 3, 4, 5, people. Oh, I hope it's not the same game over and over and over like some people does in Steam. They basically makes you the same game over and over and over. Foundations, X4 Foundations. People are getting crazy with this one. Ego Souls redeemed himself after the X Rebirth. They redeemed themselves with this one, man. They just make a meeting. It looks like they just make a meeting. This is me talking, you know, talking blue jives. Say, people, we released X Rebirth. People didn't like it. I know we kind of get lazy because it was looking good, and we kind of underestimate the wishes of the people. Yeah. Now we got to do something that is not safe. We gotta put every single feature that we already done to the others games, put it here too. Because that's what it is, man. X Rebirth, they just remove a lot of stuff. They kind of streamline the thing, make it easy for the casuals and everything. They just fucked it up. You know, they just fucked it up. But this one, they just like they say, people, we need to stop the streamlining things. We gotta bring about the complex trading combat simulation kind of thing. We gotta put everything that we did it before putting this game. That's what they say, man. So we gotta put everything. Don't leave anything behind. Put everything, man, in the game, so we can do something, man. Because the company needs to sell some games. What happened? They did this. They put everything from the past. They bring it back. They did more stuff. They put stuff from the Extrovert. Extrovert was like at the first foray into the first person copy mode kind of thing, space shooting things, you know? And in this one, they just bring it back. Like, man, instead of just copying everything, we're gonna put this guy to work everywhere. You can walk in the stations, you can walk in your spaceships, you can see your spaceship, you can give it comments, you can build, you can do this, you can trade. Man, just put everything. Look at trade, fight, build, and think. Kind of fluid while you embark on an epic journey. Just put everything that they did back in the days. They put it over here. Everything that you can see in all the games, like Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen, they put over here. Like, you wanna play your Star Citizen, play this one. While Star Citizen is still in development, you can play this one because it got everything you're looking for in a space game. They went all out. They went all out with this game. They went all out with this game, man. Look at your trading ship with all the cargo pods and everything attached. You know, you got your fighters, you got your tiny ships, you got capital ships over here that you can basically live on those ships inside. Capital ships, man, big super ships, huge ships they got over here that you can get it, you can buy them. Oh no, yeah, they show in third-person view like that, but you can get in, you can walk inside the ships. I believe even in the inside the fighters, you can make a little walk. Yeah, look, you see, you can walk inside the ships. You see there. You can lose yourself in the space exploring. You know, like you are in a freaking exploring machine. You get in your ship and everything. Man, look at your copy or your friend. There's somebody there. Yeah. You can take over. And this is another view, but look, this is the copy view. See? And they bring it back stuff that they take them out. You know, they bring it back to this one. Because S3 Bird has like a highway kind of thing to give to one planet to the other. They removed that. They put it like I believe it's still there, but in another context. They bring about those Stargates system. You get through them can go to the other part of the galaxy. Oh, that shit is pretty nice. Look at the big one. Yeah, it has some. You can customize those chips. The customization system is pretty crazy. Everything is really complex. They just bring about the old school stuff. Say, man, no, maybe they try with the extrovert try to appeal to the, or not to appeal to the casual. Maybe to bring new players to the franchise. You know, extrovert is not bad. It just doesn't have the deep that Ego Soft used to have in their games, you know. It doesn't have the deep. So I believe that they did that so new players can come into the franchise and everything. But well, I don't know. this kind of games is no, it's not about the casual game. It's not about the new games. It's more about the community that they already built throughout the years. You know, if they had to, every time they release something, they had to think about it. You know, they had to think about it. Like, man, we gotta do stuff that the community likes it, because this kind of games, space games like this, that you require just so much time to be. You need to stick to your community. So you are looking for new players and the casuals came here, you know, you're gonna have hard time because casual players doesn't play this kind of games. You know, they're looking for Candy Crushes. They're not looking for crazy micromanagement kind of stuff. And that's what happened. I eventually gonna get it. I'm gonna get it eventually. It's a pretty nice game. I got X3. Never get into super hard because it's kind of confusing. I have to watch a lot of YouTube videos in order to begin to play because this is complex. The controls and the menus are pretty old, so it's kind of hard. And the other day I was buying some stuff to begin my trading, to you know, to sell, to buy low, say high. I couldn't sell it. Every time I go to a station, say, man, how are we gonna sell these things? You know, it was kind of confusing, but it's something that you learn by practice. It's pretty simple. It's just that you don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. This is pretty nice. It's pretty awesome. Check it out, people. X4 Foundations. It's coming like a hurricane. Yeah. Top sellers. Let's check it out, the top sellers, to see who is selling more. Yeah, I know. Maybe you got this store. You can go to this store and check it out by yourself. It's good. It's good that you heard my opinions too. You know, the top seller, I don't have nothing a lot to say. No, top sellers are top sellers. You know. This list is not like the definitive list. They change like all the time. But we got Insurgency Sandstones in the tops, which is making a lot of. It's making a lot of noise. It's like selling good. It's in the top. Maybe because the 10% off. People like the 10% and 50% off. Look at No Man's Sky. It's 50% off. You can get it. No Man's Sky has a lot of content now. A lot of content. Rocket League, still killing it. Rocket League never left this list. Rocket League is always or down there or the top. It's always in the list, selling like hotcakes. Tom Classic Ghost Recon Wildlands. People are taking advantage of the 65% and getting the game. This game has good reviews. Mostly positive. Yeah. I thought he's gonna do bad because it was like I don't know, this Ghost Recon's third person. It didn't call my attention. It looked for me like a glorified Grand Theft Auto, but a military Grand Theft Auto, but it's not. People that play say like it's pretty good. Yeah, because Ghost Recon he always been like a first person immersion stuff. And the last one, the ones that is like a third person, it has like a different cameras. It looks very immersive. But this one, I don't know. I didn't like it like 100%. Farming Simulator, doing pretty good. 19. Farming Simulator, I don't know what is the magic, but everybody, every time they drop a Farming Simulator, everybody just bought it. Just buy it. Yeah. Stellari Megacorp, new DLC for Stellari games. Oh, Mixer reviews. I see on YouTube like a lot of people are liking it. It's about economics more than anything. Tom Classic Rainbow Six Siege GR4 pass. Everybody's getting the pass for the new content. Black Desert Online with mixed reviews. MMO that costs $9.99. They should do like 50% off or something. See if that change. Blade and Sorcery. Blade and Sorcery 1999. It's a VR game where you are like a knight. Monster Hunter World is still selling pretty good, but now they drop a mixed review. Yeah, but I believe that the mixed review is because somebody who was explaining to me that the game has like a console controls still. I believe that's why people are getting mad. It's part of the problem, not the same problem. Home Shutdown, making the list. Yeah. This game is still early access, or they already released it? Oh, early access, yeah. Yeah, this is about Rayar with monster stuff. It's pretty crazy. Check it out. Grease, the game that we were they're selling pretty good. Kingdom 2 Crowns 2 is doing the list, the top selling list. Kenshi, the top selling list. I should check it out the top selling list more than the popular new releases, because over here there is more quality. So here Rust still doing the list. Rust never left this list. It's always selling, always selling. I don't know what is the magic, what is the trick. X4 Foundations, as I say in the list, top selling list. Dying Light Enhanced Edition, you know, 67% off, selling like a hurricane. Elite Dangerous Commander Deluxe Edition. Commander Deluxe Edition, what? What they bring it? Bring it Commander packs. Commander packs? Oh, it's like a paint jobs and everything. Yeah, the Season Pass, Horizon Season Pass. It's basically, they put it like a Season Pass, but basically expansion pack for the game. They bring a lot of content. You can land in planets and do many things. Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden, is doing pretty good in the list. Stardew Valley never left the list. DC is coming to the list with mixed reviews. System Civilization 6 Rise and Fall in the list. Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Special Editions making the list. I think never left the list too. So we up here selling after I believe that game it keeps it's keeping the Bethesda software company alive. Because that it's getting better, you know. The new games from the Bethesda is not doing too hot, but the Skyrim is still doing, it's getting better and better. It's crazy. It is crazy. Well, people, I'm gonna say thank you to the people that was in the stream today, having fun and everything. I'm gonna say thank you to the W's Gaming. Thank you for coming. It's pretty nice. Mr. W's Gaming is coming to my channel. I had some fun, which is pretty nice. W's Gaming. I'm gonna say thank you to the Riot Kings. Thank you for coming, Riot Kings. It was pretty nice, pretty awesome. Thank you for coming to the streams. It was very nice. Edabon, thank you for coming. It's a long time no see you, Mr. Edabon. That was pretty nice, pretty awesome. Foster W, thank you for coming, Mr. Foster W. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome to see you here in the streams. That was pretty awesome. How you have, yeah. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna say thank you to the people that support my streams every single month without mercy. I'm gonna say thank you to Miss Facetious. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome to have you here, supporting my stream without mercy. I'm gonna say thank you to House of Kitten too. Thank you for your support. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome, Mr. House of Kitten, that you support my streams without mercy. It is pretty cool. Guys, it's pretty cool. Remember, people, that our next streams is coming after the 3 or 4 hours, maybe at 6, 7 or 8. I believe it's gonna be at 8 of the night. Yeah, 8 of the night, I believe. Around 7 or 8 of the night, I'm gonna begin the new art stream. I had to sleep a little bit, I had to eat, I had to do some errands before begin the next stream, the art stream, where we are gonna be continue drawing. You know, the lubricants guy. We have another lubricants guy ready to ramble. You know, to continue doing. It's gonna be pretty nice. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome. People remember that today is the last day for the taking the points of the loot. You know, Thursday, December 20 is gonna give the loot for the people that are in the leaderboard. You know, make sure you are my friend in the Steam. So if you are running for the Steam, the 25 Steam gift card, you know what they put over here? Oh, they already have it. They already have it. How you own this? Oh yeah, you can have it already. Oh, you already can have it. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, you are not. Si you are not in my Steam friend list, you gotta do it. So you are going to for the 25 Steam gift card. You know, you gotta do it 3 days prior of the. You gotta do it right now, man. You gotta do it right now. So when you gotta do it right now, I believe it's not gonna be able to get the 25 Steam gift card the same day. Maybe it's gonna be 1 or 2 days after. So you are not my friends. It's gonna be crazy for you. You don't request my friendships in the. But if you are going for the 25 PayPal donation, you don't have to do nothing. You have to give me your email address. Your email address to give you the PayPal, the 25 PayPal donation. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. After this stream, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna begin whispering people in that is in the leaderboard in order to get the information necessary to pay them the loot, to pay them for the loot. It is very nice, pretty awesome. Yeah, a schedule. This is scheduled. It's gonna be for the next stream. When it's gonna be? It's not gonna be the next. It's not gonna be the next weekend. It's gonna be maybe, I don't know, because now I have to work on weekends too. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, man. What's happening with my life right now? They don't want me to stream. They don't want me to stream, man. This is like every time they know I am streaming, they oh, you gotta work. It's crazy situation, people. Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you to the people that was hosting my stream today. A lot of people hosting my stream today, like a Coyote Joker. They hosting my streams every single day without mercy. I'm gonna say thank you to him. He's a pretty nice guy. You know, hosting my streams all the time. I'm gonna say thank you to Coyote Joker. I'm gonna say thank you to Keep It Up. Coyote Joker, keep it up, man. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome that you hosting my streams without mercy. Every single day. Every single day. Thank you for everything you do. I'm gonna say thank you to Eco All Day for hosting my stream today. That was pretty awesome, pretty nice. Thank you for giving me practically free advertisement to my channel. Fossy Chelsea, thank you for the host too. That was pretty awesome, Miss Fossy Chelsea, that you was hosting my streams. Keep it up. It really makes me happy. It helps me a lot. It's just a person that come to the streams, host my streams, and subscribe to my channels, which is pretty nice. It's giving me all the support that she can, which is pretty awesome. When I begin to stream, I didn't know that I'm gonna find people that are willing to support me. It's pretty nice. Flying soda. The flies like a soda. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome, it's pretty cool. Keep it up, Mr. Flying Soda. Keep it up. It's really nice that you are supporting my streams. By the host. Kodiba. Kodiba, thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, B. You know, word about my channel, bringing more people to the stream. Kodiba is one of those that are gonna get the loot too. You see? Kodiba. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it, Mr. Kodiba. Thank you for the host. The Monica the Judge. Monica the Judge. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spreading the word on my channel, bringing more people to the stream. Mr. The Monica the Judge. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. You support my streams without mercy. Supporting without mercy. I don't know why the Monica the Judge didn't run for the giveaway this time. But I hope he runs for the giveaway next time. Yeah, the Monica the Judge. I'm gonna say thank you to AC80, AC host. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I just take some times to host my streams. Keep it up, Mr. AC80. It is pretty nice. Station 6, hosting my streams too. It's pretty awesome. Spread the word about my channel, bringing more people to stream. That's child. Thank you for the host too. It is really good that you are taking some time to host my streams. You know, giving me free advertisements all the time. House of Gideon is another of my supporters. You know, subscribe to my channel, to come over here to talk to me, and hosting my streams is pretty good. Follow me on Twitter and everything. House of Gideon is giving me a full support, which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. I really appreciate it. You support Mr. House of Gideon. Without you, anything can be possible over here. Anything can be possible over here without you. I'm gonna say thank you to Sorceress. Sorceress, Miss Sorceress. Man, I feel like kind of bad with Miss Sorceress because I never can get in her streams. Every time that she streams, it's like off of my schedule. I'm sleeping and doing something else. It's kind of difficult for me to catch with her streams. I get a notification, but I'm working or sleeping. I'm doing something else, but I will try to see. She doesn't stream on weekends because in weekends I believe she works or go out to have fun. You know, she don't. That's the problem. You don't stream on weekends. It's gonna be hard. Weekends is like the highlights, like the main day for a lot of people to watch the streams and everything. So a streamer that doesn't stream on weekends is gonna have a hard time, you know. It's gonna have a hard time because a lot of people only can watch your streams on weekends, like me. It's pretty crazy. But I'm gonna catch you with your streams one day, Mr. Cerise. I'm gonna catch up with your streams one day. I believe I say everybody already. Yeah, White Linings. White Linings, I'm gonna forget about White Linings. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. Really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome that you decide White Linings to, you know, host my streams, giving me the free advertisement to my channel, bringing more people to the streams, spread the word about my channel, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty nice. Let me see who it was. I believe I say everybody. Everybody is saying. Yeah, pretty awesome group of people that are hosting my streams. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. I'm gonna say to this guy to keep it up because it really helps me to continue forward. At the same time, you get some shout outs too. You know, just get some shout outs from the very good streamers. This is by RTP. You know, try always to give some values back to the community, which is it's a pretty awesome goal that we got over here at the channel. People, thank you for coming. That was pretty awesome. Remember that we are going to raid somebody. We're gonna raid. It's gonna be a person. that is playing some stuff. I had to be careful with this one because I'm finding a lot of people that doesn't add streaming sometimes that are not streaming. When you get the rate, oh, it's over, oh, it's nobody's over here. See that? That happens from time to time. I'm gonna rate this guy. I hope that he's beginning his stream, because that's another thing that happens. Sometimes I rate somebody that is almost leaving. Yeah. Well, people, thank you for coming. And see you later on after 3 or 4 hours, maybe at 8 o'clock in the night. We're another stream of art. Yeah, it's gonna be an art stream. So I'm not gonna take more of your time. I'm gonna say bye bye.